residents, and welcome to the Borough News Monthly Wrap Up.
My name's Biami.
I'm Lik Tai.
And we're going to be talking to you guys about the most trending topic of April.
Yep, April's been full of a lot of BS, a lot of Britney Spears initials, and we're not going to waste any more time. We're just going to get right into
the top 5. So at number 5, it's going to be, of course, Chance the Rapper. Catching a wine at Carnival. Just because it's Carnival does not mean that it's okay. And by the way, he's got, I think it's 3 kids and a wife. So I don't know, but it caused a lot of controversy online. I don't know. What do you think, Ty? Do I even want to know?
I mean,
speak very carefully, okay?
I mean, as a Caribbean man, as a Jamaican man, the vibes cartel in me is saying that it's just a wine and it's really not that deep, you know. But I get some other cultures don't perceive it that way. Some people, you know, see it as just the nyash is all over the lap and it's looking a bit mad and it's looking like he's dry humping her in broad daylight.
It is. It's not looking. It is. And on top of that, can we take out this whole culture thing? It's got nothing to do with culture. What you're then saying is that culture can then permit bad behavior. Because in the name of culture, I can do what I like because it's Carnival. It's got nothing to do with culture. It's called respect.
Well, I respect.
You respect the nyash.
Yeah, I respect the nyash.
You respect the what?
I respect the nyash. I respect the vibes cartel, the world boss. And if he was here right now, he'd be telling me just
catch a wine.
Catch a wine.
Catch a wine.
So,
okay.
I mean, so
if the roles were reversed, would you, like, if you saw your woman winding up like that, jiggling everything online, how would you feel? You'd be like, oh, she's at Carnival, it's fine.
She'd be single.
Do you get my point? Move on. Let's just
in the words of the illustrious Dave, my girl gotta be far from social. I don't want to see her at Carney. 488 in the party. LBC, how I nicked the Ferrari.
All right. This is exactly my point. But anyways, that's enough of conversation. Let's move on. Number 4. What is number 4?
Number 4, we have Konan versus Wiley. It seems that Konan, I don't know if it was Konan or if it was Krept&Konan, but
I think it was Konan, yeah.
Just Konan, but he said he caught Wiley lacking. He said we caught Wiley lacking. So I don't know if that was him and his boys or him and Krept. It's a bit, the lines are a bit blurred, word to Robin thing.
Hold on a second. You caught Wiley. What did you do? You didn't catch Wiley. I don't feel captured. We had a conversation. So why are you? It's the same clout chasing that. I'm not even going to bring Krept in. I'm going to keep it with you, Konan. The same clout chasing that you moan about, you're doing yourself. We had a conversation. I didn't feel captured. And furthermore, I told you both, come outside and do what you was going to do if we had a problem. You didn't come outside. Like, you must think that I'm like a scared Don. I'm not a scared Don. You caught Wiley. Send your number and let's meet up. You caught Wiley, yeah? Jeez.
Conan's basically said that, like, there's a lot of people online that are always talking shit about him and Krept&Konan, saying that they're nerds and blah, blah, blah. And he said when he actually catches them in real life, they're always backtracking, saying, no, I mess with you online. No, it's not like that, blah, blah, blah. And he said Wiley was basically on that type of time.
Did he catch him, though?
Basically caught him lacking, essentially.
Because Wiley was like, where did you catch me? Catch me where?
You didn't catch me. I didn't feel captured.
He's like, like, nah, like.
So Wiley's trying to say that, like, he said that he told them to step outside, and if they were really on badness, then he would have showed them what badness was. But they're trying to say that didn't happen and blah, blah, blah. But long story short, they seem to have ironed out all the details. Konan came online and said, it was a bit of miscommunication and blah, blah, blah.
Miscommunication.
So, I don't really know what goes on in Roadman world. You know, I'm a civilian, an NPC, a GTA 5.
He's come out of that life now.
Yeah, man, I left that.
It's alright.
Sometimes
he's turned his life around.
Can't be in the streets forever, man. You gotta change up.
And you know what is crazy, man? These grown men just need to grow up, really and truly, and like have a conversation. I was like, Wiley was just like, call me, but
yeah, he's like, you got my number. You can phone me if you caught Wiley lacking.
Yeah.
So I have to say, in that situation, Wiley kind of looked like the bigger man, and Konan just looked like he was
Just making noise, a lot of noise.
Konan, I rate you. I rate Konan, man. I rate Konan, but it's
all love.
not looking good, bruv.
All love.
Yeah.
All right, so talking of smacking, so recently the government was obviously online, and it was a whole conversation about them rejecting to legalise smacking kids, because it is legal in Wales and some other parts. But they were like, nah, like parents should still have the rights to discipline their kids as long as you're not abusing them, you're not causing them bodily harm or anything like that, then they should still have the right, which I think is good. Because I feel like, you know, society or the government can have too much control of, it's your child, you carry them, like, please.
I mean, to be fair, I think the government's done that because they've basically seen how teenagers nowadays are completely off the rails, and they're probably thinking they got a few smackings when they were younger. Maybe they wouldn't.
They need it.
Maybe they wouldn't have gone down that route. So they're probably thinking, yeah, we can't
deal with them.
Yeah, deal with them. However, as long as they don't turn up on the streets and they're not robbing Tesco, and the security guard has to keep looking left and right, and they're only letting 2 people in the corner shop at one time because they're afraid people might steal. So yeah, the government's like,
yeah, I think as long as they support parents, because the last thing that you would want is for government to be like, yeah, do what you like, and then the minute you don't even like smack, you know, proper, if you know how you've been smacked before, and then social services turn up at your door, and then you know it starts getting a little bit mad, like. So I think education is really important, educating parents, educating kids, and just making it into, I guess, normalizing what is discipline and what is abuse. And also, you know, creating that fine line, I think is important. Yeah, but
you don't want Johnny going into school saying,
ain't it?
But they're like, what's that on your arm?
You know, them kids are smart as well. They'll be putting makeup like on their face, like, look,
exactly.
I got bruised up.
Exactly. And then it's raps, because they're gonna think that it's. They're not gonna know what it really is. I mean, I was never hit as a child, and I turned out pretty great. So I wouldn't personally advocate for that. But I realised there's some bad breeds. Not everyone's as sophisticated as me. So some people need a good.
Yeah, I think like we have to learn to talk, isn't it? I think talking to the kids, it's not just going through, because some parents can take out their anger on the kids. Like, how do you know what is a fine line? So I think definitely learning to communicate with kids is really important. Yeah, but
smacking should be the last resort. I don't think that shouldn't be the first Pokemon card.
The problem is of you. If that is the first response, mate, you got anger issues, deal with it.
Literally.
Okay, number 2, Ty, tell the people, Ty.
Your boy KSI actually got caught up in a bit of a sticky racial scandal, I must say. If you didn't already know, KSI was on one of these Sidemen Sunday episodes, and I believe they were playing Countdown, I believe it was, and the assortment of words was on the screen, and basically if you had common sense you could see what one of the first words that from that assortment of words was saying, the P word, which is obviously a racial slur towards people who are of the South Asian community. And KSI, you know, he said in the video, I'm not trying to be offensive, blah blah blah, but then he ended up saying the P word. I'm obviously not going to repeat the word that he said, because
we don't condone that.
I don't condone any sort of, you know, racism towards any community. You know, equal opportunity employer over here.
Look, we need points in it. I don't mean this maliciously, but the word. I'm sorry. We need points.
It wasn't a smart move, not a smart move at all. I don't know why he said that, but he's done a lot of apologies. He's gone round to different communities in the South Asian community. I think he was in
he went to like the mosque.
He went
but do you
everywhere.
like, I don't know, like I feel like a lot of it, do you feel like it was necessary? Like, I don't know, I have my own little opinion about it. I feel like he did an apology, like he was doing tours and everything, like apology tours, like doing all of this stuff. I kind of felt a little bit like it was PR, like a lot of it was PR.
Oh, 100%. I mean, to be honest with you, we live in such a short attention span society that if I was his PR team, I would have just left it after the apology, because by the next week they're on to someone else. Someone else has done something wrong and they're trying to cancel that person. So I even said it like when I was talking about it in one of my videos, that the only reason I keep thinking about this is because I keep seeing
Because we
videos
keep
of him
seeing it.
in the mosque talking to
I know.
people. That keeps reminding me what he did. If he just didn't do any of that, then it would have been like, oh yeah,
It's done, like
Yeah,
it's
done,
over,
it's over.
yeah.
Like,
But that's the thing,
yeah.
it's like it's engagement. Like that's how I saw it. I was like, this is pure engagement marketing, tactical. Like I'm over it now.
Yeah.
Like, do you actually mean it? But it is what it is. And I feel like, come on, like we must know in this day and age, at our big age, what to say and what not to say.
100%.
Like, do you get what I mean? Like, please.
He doesn't realize what time he's in, because in the old KSI would have said that word at least 10 times in one of his videos and not cared.
Well,
but
clearly he's not growing up then, is
yeah,
he? You know?
he's in a back in the day KSI would have said that word and not even cared, but now he has to remember that he's in a new age where everyone's soft as baby oil and you can't say anything.
Honestly.
Like, he needs to realize where he's at. 'Cause
Like everyone's just like feathers, isn't it? Just like you get blown away. And also, like, do you think sometimes, like, when people get to a certain place, maybe they feel like immune to certain things, like, oh, I'm untouchable, or I'll just put out an apology and it's okay, you know, like they don't see the repercussions maybe as much.
Yeah, definitely. He was just gonna put out the apology, but it was actually Jake Paul that
Called him out.
called him out and said, yo, like, you need to,
Of course.
don't just do another fake apology, then disappear for 2 weeks, then come back when your fight's about to start and act like everything's blown over.
Okay, yeah.
He's saying, like, you've apologized so many times this month, like, you need to meet with leaders of the South Asian community. Like, Jake Paul was patting him, like, Jake
you
Paul
better get
patted him.
down in there.
And then he did it. So I think Jake Paul made him do it. 'Cause I don't think he was going to do that otherwise.
Nah. Well, let's round up and we are getting to our number one.
Oof. This one is a real doozy. At number one,
Yes.
we have, of course, the Hakimi
Oh.
divorce scandal. Now,
Ooh.
I'm sure everyone and their mum, no pun intended, has heard about this story.
Smart move. Because I've learned a lot from that. I'm just like, yeah.
If you didn't already know, Hakimi was going through a divorce
Mm-hmm.
and the woman was coming for everything, as you do.
As
in a
they
divorce,
do.
You know? But she came to find out that Hakimi has no assets in his name.
His name.
All his properties, his cars, the money in his bank account, it's all in his mum's name.
Wow, he must be laughing. I can't, like, if I was him, I'd be like, oh yeah,
So
go for it.
the City Boys are up 1,000% this year. I'm not even
Oh my god.
I'm not even gonna lie to you. And to make matters worse, technically, she earns more than him. So if this divorce is to go through, they're saying that he could basically get half of what she's got, because she's technically has more than him in the divorce. So she might end up paying alimony to him.
Oh my gosh.
So it's
that is mad.
you know, reverse card times 10. I can't lie to you.
That is mad. Well, listen.
I will say, all the people that are thinking, yeah, I'm going to go put everything in my mum's name, I did some research. I don't think it works like that in the UK. I think where he's living,
You can put assets in other people's
No,
you could put it in your company's name.
you definitely can, but I think there's a bit more logistics to it.
Technicalities
Yeah, there's some
there.
more technicality. I don't think it's
Let's
not as
just
simple
do
as
more
that.
research.
Yeah,
basically,
do more
you know?
research into it. I don't think you
Yeah.
can just put it in your mum's name and it's all patterned. I think the UK definitely has some things that they'll still be able to zang you, even if it's all in your mum's name. So do some research before you just do
And you
that.
know, like in the UK though, we don't really have things like prenups and stuff like that, do it? It's more like American, because like we don't earn like that, like they do. Like, would you, like, if you was to get married, would you have a prenup?
Absolutely.
There's nothing in your name.
Without
so.
a shadow of a doubt. You don't know what I got. You know what I got.
All right, calm down.
I mean?
Sorry, he's a little bit sensitive, but
what I
why
got.
would you? It's almost like saying, yeah, I can. Obviously, in case it happens, but why would you do that? It's meant to be till the end, till death do us part.
Hold on, sorry. You drove here, right?
Yeah.
Did you wear your seatbelt?
Yes.
Why? You're basically trying to say that you're gonna crash.
No.
You're basically trying to say you're gonna crash. What do you mean?
I wear my seatbelt because it's the law.
So if it wasn't the law, you wouldn't wear your seatbelt?
No. If it wasn't the law, a lot of people wouldn't wear their seatbelt. Come on, let's not lie.
Safety
So
first over here. Safety
You
first.
cannot compare that to me wearing a
It's just a safety precaution, you know. That's the way I see it.
Yeah, but if you never knew about prenup, like if you didn't hear stories about people divorcing and then them trying to take their money, then it wouldn't be in your mind. It's something that's been fed into your mind to start making you think that, right, actually, yeah, I'm gonna start doing. You know, I could have a prenup. Yes or no?
In the words of the illustrious Kanye West,
Oh.
we want prenup. We want prenup. It's something that you need to have because when she leaves your ass, she's gonna leave with half. 18 years. 18 years, and on her 18th birthday, he found out it wasn't his.
Okay, well, this is a wrap then. You have a prenup, but anyway, that's a whole nother conversation. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed our top 5 stories, and yeah, let us know what yours is as well, like in the comment section, and make sure that you
like, comment, subscribe, turn on those notifications,
yes,
and all that good stuff.
Yes.
And
we'll see you guys again
very soon.
Very soon. Hi, residents. We hope that you guys enjoy our content and videos that we are bringing to you guys every single month, talking about the top 5 stories.
But what really, really helps more is if you continue to like, continue to comment, and continue to subscribe. In fact, if you're not subscribed already, what are you doing? Pause this video right now, scroll down, click down, and click that red subscribe button and turn on your notifications so you don't miss out on a single video. You don't want to be at the bar, at the club, at the pub with your mates, with your geezers, with your friends, and they're talking about stories and you don't know what stories they're talking about because you haven't subscribed and you haven't watched one of these videos.
Yes.
Don't be that guy.